Imagine for a moment that every single word ever spoken vanished from existence. No more names for your loved ones.
No more words for what you're feeling.
No more explanations for why the sky is blue, or how to build a fire, or where the best hunting grounds are. No more stories.
And oss two most journed.
I've icing, fessing.
His
Secrets out there!
No more promises. No more lies. What would be left of us? Nothing. Not just our civilization, not just our cities, not just our technology,
But us.
Our very identity as human beings. Because language isn't something we use. Language is something we are.
It is the invisible architecture of our minds, the social glue of our societies, the engine of our evolution. Without language, we would still be apes. We would be trapped in an endless present. Let's go back. Way back. The story of language begins in total silence. Not the kind of silence you experience in a quiet room, but the silence of a world without words, without names, without any shared way to describe what is real. For millions of years, our ancestors communicated like other primates.
Kadi!
Before words, there were grunts. Primitive cries and physical gestures. These were the first tools of human connection.
Hello! Sir!
They could signal danger.
Ah!
They could express emotion. They could coordinate simple actions. But they could not talk. They couldn't say, remember that tree with the sweet fruit, about a day's walk to the east?
Water.
They couldn't plan for the future. Tomorrow did not exist. They lived only in the present.
Nalmunula. Istad jestli. No was.
They couldn't share a story about a hunt that happened last week. They lived in what scientists call the eternal present. No way to share the past. No way to imagine the future. And then something happened. When did we first learn to speak, to share our thoughts, and shape the world?
Here's the thing about language that makes it maddening to study.
It doesn't fossilize. You can find ancient bones. You can find stone tools. You can find evidence of fire and art and burial sites. But words, they vanish the moment they're spoken. They leave no trace. So scientists are left with clues
Indirect evidence.
and a fierce debate that has raged for centuries. Some researchers believe language emerged relatively recently, perhaps only 100,000 years ago. They point to sudden changes in the archaeological record around that time. Around 100,000 years ago, a profound change began. We see complex tools, the first expressions of art, and the clear spread of modern human behavior. Others argue language is much older, potentially 1 million years or more. They note that even Homo erectus, our upright walking ancestor, had brain structures that could support speech. They point to the fact that language requires complex tool-making skills, and tool-making goes back millions of years. The truth is, we don't know. But here's what we do know. When language did emerge, it wasn't a single event. It was a process. Discovery is rarely a sudden leap. It is a slow, painful process. But the truth transforms us. Truth is never uncovered easily. It demands a slow, painful surrender. Only through struggle can we truly see. Every giant leap begins with learning to walk and learning to think. And when it was complete, everything changed. Is this the right path?
They are watching you. Remember the past.
What if I fail? To understand why language is so powerful, you have to understand one thing about the human mind. We have something no other animal has. Imagination. It is the ultimate human power, to see what does not yet exist and make the invisible visible. Other animals live in the immediate world of sensation. They see what's in front of them. They react. The reaction is automatic. But they can't mentally time travel. They are forever locked in the present. They can't relive the past. They can't plan for the future. They can't imagine being someone else. We are bound by the present, but we can. We can traverse the cosmos of time. Our minds are factories of possibility.
We can run simulations.
We can create scenarios. We can experience things that never happened and things that might happen. And language was the key that unlocked all of it.
Because language isn't just about communication.
Place the edge directly against the line. Strike it with a firm, steady rhythm. In this era, language was instruction. When I speak to you, I'm not just transmitting information. I'm instructing your imagination. I'm creating images in your mind. I'm making you experience something that isn't there. Think about that.